to reveal a core with this pick. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm a big fan of support clinks, you know, but that, I mean, it's a lot of damage. That's the thing. It gives you a ton of damage for support. So it's not very similar, like a lot of damage, not much else. So same thing with the clinks here. The Rubik pickup. What? So far, there's not much to steal. No, that's really amazing.
Really?
I mean, yeah, the Venge is done, which is whatever. Wave of Tears also, it lasts quite a bit longer, and thanks to Arcane Supremacy, but it's not amazing.
I like Rubik pick. Samus playing a lot of Storm Spirit, not really too incentivized here. They can go for the Monkey King though.
I like it, which means we might be actually seeing Puck with the Monkey King. Especially, firstly, Puck is pretty good with the Venge. If you throw the Dream Coil, you can just swap someone else, break the coil.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's like you throw the coil, you throw the Wukong, and you're like, hey, you wanna, circles?
Yeah, Circles of Death. The pros love them. I mean, we had a few circles here already. Mars, Monkey King.
So I think that's a
5 seconds
possibility you can look into. RNG also, they don't have the best Puck Hunter. Rubik can get some sort of like blink, so you can jump in, maybe lift him. But apart from that, Chen, you good luck catching him with like a Centaur. Mars, Blink, and Spear could work, but there's a Spear animation and distance travel.
Yeah, and then of course, he has to use the phase shift. He will.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
all it takes, right?
He dodged it.
He dodged it. You can even dodge it with Wayne Rift and try and follow up with Silence and turn from there. I mean, it's you're right,
And-
very risky. The Chen creeps as well. I mean, the Centaur stomp is extremely telegraphed.
And you can also lose your out of it. So, Dragonite come
That's some good. That's
I think that, I mean, obviously we're gonna go, they might be thinking a completely different thought, but they could, if Orange thinks, hey, they might take a Puck, we take a hero that's very tanky who just Puck can't kill him in the lane. That's just how it works. DK is well known for how hard he's to bring down. Lots of tower push as well now on RNG side.
Yeah, very good. And a good sustained early push as well. I mean, Mars to tank the tower for the waves, or the Chen creeps to tank the tower and slow everyone back up. Rubik to initiate. TK just, I mean, he's a tank.
He's in the front line. Like,
we don't really have any, I mean, it's good damage, but good minus armor against the DK. So those are two good tools you need, right? Single target's going to be good, but yesterday we saw, what was it, SAG? I think they just kept jumping on Dragon Knights, and it just didn't work out for them, right? I think LGD probably won't make a very similar mistake, but they have to address it here in the draft.
the thing is, you have, like, the situation becomes to what, can we overcome it, or can we avoid it? Can we like somehow take someone who split pushes very fast and make them not push it and go for the Brewmaster?
Yeah, it's gonna be all 11. I was thinking Enigma possibly. Good lockdown against these guys.
Damage.
Yeah, damage, but the Rubik is just too much of a counter there. I mean, Spell Seal pierces magic immunity. You can steal it and just
Zero Black Hole.
Yeah, that's
How dare you say Enigma and Rubik in the same sentence like that? How could you?
It's my favorite thing. Stealing Black Hole. Let me tell you, it's so fun.
And then you just use it as like the dearest one guy.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's a farmer wave, No, but yeah, they're gonna throw in the Brewmaster. I do like this pick a lot though. Just Tornado the Chen, Tornado the DK, Cyclone, come out of the fight. Chen not able to use his healing. The auras is still gonna be impactful from him.
You can also, I think, dispel an area, and that deals. That used to deal dot damage to summons. Not quite sure if that works for the Chen creeps as well, but that's the mechanic.
Yeah, that's right. I know it does. It wrecks illusion.
It wrecks illusion. 600 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
It turns out like that was changed like 3 patches ago, and you're like,
it's one of those things. I mean, Brewmaster, there used to be a big old cheese where you would just use the Earth Panda to push because it has the building damage.
Yeah, but the Earth Panda is also the first panda you transform into.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a risky thing if you're gonna be pushing with it. But
yeah, of course. Well, when you have Alacrity and Solar Credit, you just. It's like watching Spirit wreck buildings. You feel bad for the building. You don't feel bad for the bear. Yeah.
So LGD last pick here, unless they surprise us with a mid brew, which used to be a thing like decades ago, but it's probably gonna be. Oh, sorry. So have we settled into the Clinks? And there you go. So it is gonna be support Clinks, unless it's a weird support brew or something like that. But yeah, Monkey King's gonna be the carry. Gonna be Shadowfiend mid, and Venture is 5, and then it's like, between the Clinks and the brew. I mean, I kind of think that you want the brew to be the 3 and the Clinks to be the 4, because Brew is a lot more team fight early on. You want to have someone who can delay the game. Once these pushes happen, which they will be happening for RNG, I'm thinking Brew's going to be fighting with... so anyone's thinking that Brew's going to be fighting for us, and RNG's going to take the Lena for the last pick. Again, kind of I feel like they abandoned scaling. They're like, we just gotta end this game real fast. 25-30 minutes. Yes, they have some scaling, but overall, if PSG can outlast them, I think PSG.LGD might be a stronger team. Might have a better chance of winning this.
Indeed. That's going to be our draft for game number 1, not game number 2 here. If we take a look at the odds, do they agree with you? Not really. Do they?
I mean, shouldn't they? I think, but PSG, if they outlast it, probably gonna win this.
Make sure you guys are paying attention though, as your votes do count for the Mercedes-Benz MVP, as we take a look at what they could be winning. We are as the draft for game 1. We're about to get started. LGD versus RNG. The horn ready to go. LGD gonna be running X Nova. A concern I do have though for LGD is, I don't know why, but Clinks doesn't really strike me as an FY hero.
I mean, the hero is. I mean, FY we all know him because of his Rubik. I mean, that's what he's known for. Yeah, it's one of those heroes that can make a big play. You know, you get that big echo, you get that big nice steal. But you're right, Clinks kind of shows up, does that his skeleton army. You know, does a lot of damage, but it's not. It's hard to make it flashy. You know, it's when you play Dragon Knight.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like Dragon Knight, no one plays Dragon Knight and thinks, man, I'm gonna get that amazing stuns. Like, I mean, it's a very solid hero. You can play him amazingly well, but he'll never look like a flashy hero.
No, never. So that's an incredibly long seb from Setsu. On the mid lane, Lena, it's been a go-to of his recently. I wonder what the build's gonna be. Especially, I tend to see a few different ones. Scepter going to be a very strong ability or a strong item this game against SF, against Vent. I mean, against everyone here for LGD, to be honest.
Trying to look at the stuns as well. Both teams pretty decent. You know, you got the Venge stun, you got the Monkey King Boundless. Other RNG, I think they are a little bit more Spear, Lena stun, DK stun, Rubik lift. So a little bit more control from RNG side, which they're gonna need. You know, their game plan. Early game is going to be push, I imagine. Late game, they might have to get a pick off and have good heroes to get a pick off with.
No, I don't know. I feel like late game, though, they saw potential. That lags.
Oh, yeah.
Damage.
Oh, I mean, we're not saying there's like zero scale.
No,
but it's
Black
just,
Dragon's insane too, yeah.
But it just feels like if you look at the other side, you know,
fighting
a little bit more.
A Monkey King fighting into even a Clink's actually scaling a lot better than a support Rubik will.
And if you look at sort of late game damage, Shadow Fiend, Lena, I mean, can I compare? But I think the edge would go Shadow Fiend, especially if it's a physical damage.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been seeing a lot of the Blink Yules builds on Shadow Fiends here. Do you think that's going to be the go-to this game, or maybe?
If they stick together, it's kind of pointless because it's a pick-off item. You know, it's like ganking. You know, the what we call the rock paper scissors of Dota. You know, so. If you roaming around trying to get kills is bad against 5-man because you can't. You have to split push. And excellent.
I got his courier kill. It's getting bullied by the Rubik Spirits. With a hero, low base damage but faster attacks. The Fade Bolt really hurts her. That's reducing that attack damage by almost half at level 1. Was it 25 damage? Reduction on the Fade Bolt? 20 damage? Yeah, she does 45, I believe.
It goes all right.
Yeah, seriously, that's. Oh no, it tickled. Stop it then.
I mean, this is the armor, but it's like, what are we multiplying?
Yeah, the damage amp is, alright, there we go. 0 times 0, still 0, right?
And seems like top lane, at least FY is doing a pretty good job of zoning them out right now. And yeah, he started out with that Blightstone, and it adds a lot. Like it
really does.
I like how we make fun of Venge for doing the exact same thing. She was just
but this is different though, because the damage amp actually matters here.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Super has Armor protection here. He's probably started off with the headdress instead. Indeed. Right, so that's a 1 armor hero. He's already at -1 with the Blightstone, which is going to amp the damage.
And you're right about the Mars. He also has a protection. So
that's why FY's going to be prioritizing those attacks onto the support as easy as possible.
Kind of Interesting. Yeah, interesting. They put old 11 here in the safe lane.
Swap it. They swap. So did the RNG responding to the rotations. Breathe fire against old 11. Gonna be a bit annoying. Breathe fire and fade bolt. Goodbye to all of your
goodbye your damage. You're just not gonna be hitting anything.
No. 6 souls here. This is gonna be our what? So 5th wave now coming, I believe. So Lena doing pretty good against him. LSA there.
But once he reaches up for the SF, it's a lot easier. This is the first level where your raise is just not enough to.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you can last with it, but it's quite a bit tougher. Whereas Lena's Dragon Slave.
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier to do so. I mean, he's almost at max souls anyway, but it's tower. I think he got the CS there, but there we go. Securing the range. Level 4 be a bit easier. The souls will come a little bit easier now. I mean, he's against the redhead, so it should be a natural counter, right? No souls on the redhead.
Oh god, that's not how it works. They still have souls, but Brewmasters do this, despite the fact that we mentioned that he takes a lot of damage reduction. He's fine. He's actually has high CS because of course he has his spell, the Thunderclap, I believe, so it can help you get CS. And of course he himself can reduce enemy CS because of the miss chance. So all the lanes just trying to farm right now.
Super just walking in and going, nope. I love that. He's going to be probably going for the standard on Shen. Mechanism, what, in 10 minutes? Right?
Help Dominator.
Shen, that's the pretty standard stuff on him. It's just way too valuable to do anything else. He's going to go D-Ward the King bot lane, September. Making the rotations in the mid lane here for the first battle charge, that first power room. But he's going to get bullied a little bit here. Xenova says, remember when I was weak? I like it. Got that healing salve though.
Well, he lift. He doesn't have the lift though, so.
Be on the downside. There's no lift is done. With the illusion room. Yeah, he's gonna pick it up. Volt reducing the damage. Try a little bit more here onto September, but again,
trading hits. And the cool thing is that Benji's almost level 3. Could have had that, point in his stats, 4 agility, 4 damage, 4 attack speed, half an armor point.
Too bad is bottom now getting delivered to our SF. He's going to take a sip out of that.
Elefin really losing that. I mean, he has lost a little bit, but he's 8 CS behind, 5 denies, and you can see that's why FY is actually mid lane right now.
Yeah, FY did make that rotation mid. It's going to be a bit of a harder kill to now leave our...
she's really pushing.
Yeah, she is pushing the wave though. FY going to try and get some damage done. Nice dodge out from the LSA, but... Ominous is too busy hitting creep there. He doesn't really want to miss any of his CS with it. And actually, that rotation is going to allow Sensu to refill his bottle. Could this be a kill bottom though?
Old 11 ditching that, going for the bounty. Can you lift him? Oh.
He knew he was going to make it there in time.
Didn't even need to lift them.
Nope. Too much confidence.
Kind of a waste because they, like we talk about HP resource, but Mana is also a resource, and they used all of it to sort of harass. He's got the dragons, and then they were like, oh no, we're just gonna go for the bounty. Didn't get that either. So
I think that Ventral Spirit Illusion denied the bounty, by the way.
One of them?
Yeah.
Because I thought like 2 of them.
Yeah, because the denies don't show up there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they only got 2 runes at RNG, which could have been a lot worse, all things considering.
But I mean, they still got, more.
They still got more, but if you can't have it, I will destroy it.
Rubik here in the mid lane. He kind of needs a bit of levels, and he's only level 2 at 6 minutes, which is not that bad.
Rotation bottom here onto Monet. There's 3 heroes waiting for Stompman's mid, and he goes, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be there anymore.
I don't like that area anymore. Oh, Monet, there you go, found him.
You do have a stun coming through, giving him a little more damage. Monet looking for the TP out, Thunderclap. Oh, the Shadow Rays. Even with the 3 stacks, they're not going to quite be enough. Escape.
A little bit. It's not desperate, but Sam is feeling like, the mid lane, and it's going completely for RNG. She's like, maybe I can go somewhere else.
Yeah, but Chalice is doing quite well top lane. The support's missing up there, so he's doing quite well. FY, soaking some experience. Ooh, nice. Gets away. That boulder was being hurled, and it was coming in fast, man. But they will have to defend this tower, though. You still have both supports in the lane. You've even got actually the Frost Armor. Ogre Mage, whatever it's called. Complete. They were alive a little bit longer. X-Nova gonna dodge out the LSA as well. They see September rotating through ground, so Simon is
grouping in the mid lane.
go back up. Yeah, they're just fighting in the mid lane. the classic 2K standoff.
We're all here.
Everyone, we're all here. What do we do now?
For them to come here as well.
No, but of course, I mean, LGD showing some supports, RNG showing some supports. You don't want to ever die on an SF. I mean, what hero do you want to die on, right?
But for some, it's extra punishing.
Oh, for SF, extra punishing, you lose half your souls. You have to spend a minute or two getting damage back up. And then the Lina has gotten that much free farm, so it's a real big deal. So that's why they are doing such a good job here of protecting Somnus.
Yeah, but check out the denies on Lina, 18.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But like you're saying, like Chalice, he's also getting a very good lane for himself. I would say though that Mars needs less to function than something like the Shadow Fiend.
Let's not put the bounty on him. Maybe just try to play the mind games. He's like, hey, I'm rotating top, lol. You know, I'm gonna come gank you.
It's the new tipping.
Radiant's
It's even worse than tipping. It's kind of stressful, I feel like. Yeah, it plays the noise for everyone. We're gonna go. Yeah, there's another Boulder Earl. Chalice has rotated over. Mid lane will continue to fight. Setsu will die, I believe, to the wave of terror. But at bottom, Bound the Strike will be used. The damage is sufficient. They will be able to take down the mighty Dragon Knight this time.
I believe that RNG got the first blood. Yeah, the first kill was for them. But overall, PSG.LGD gets 2 kills. So yeah, they're pretty good about that as well.
Yeah, a kill onto the SF. So a little bit more valuable at this point. But you did also kill DK right after you used Elder Dragon form. So I think you can be pretty happy with that. Now you've got another minute or so where you don't have to defend that bottom tower. Sure, someone should still be there to push the wave out when it gets close, but you should be good to go for some time.
Tom is really just pressure. He's level 6. I think Alina's level 8 now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's those mod golems. Look at that. See, he's got 3 of them now. He's get some D1 and done. One Boulder Hurl. It's my favorite ability name. Actually, the damage and the stun duration, as minuscule as it is, it's still the same on the little guys.
It's 0.6.
Yeah, 0.6.
But I guess if you have 2 mud golem, split them, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
0.8.
The strat is you're like a micro god, which a lot of these Chen players at this level are. Is that you walk into the lane 2 mud golems, and then you can have a max of 2 units, and then you throw boulders with each, and then you summon you dominate a creep so that a mud golem dies, quote unquote, but you still have control of it, and then you have 2 more boulders to hurl.
2.4 seconds stun.
Yeah.
What is it? 300 damage. Yeah.
That was a big reason. That and the fact you had Shins ganking the mid lane at level 1 with 4 Centaur Conquerors and just stomping the mid lane. That was the reason that they had to change the levels. Done. Got Spirit in trouble though. That's the Dragon Form and the Red. They also see FY here. They're going to be splitting down the strike there. They're going to be going for Setsu. Maybe they're not too sure. The ultimate has been put on. Setsu with the haste screw does get a nice LSA. Looking for Laguna Kill. Actually does get it. Metro Spirit made out of paper at this point. Is she can be able to escape? Oh, they needed just a little bit more there. Tree dance forward. Oh, but the Boulder Rules are on. And the LSA connecting, taking hits from the 2-2 tower as the Dragon Tail will secure his fate. Pins the wall now. It's maybe LGD. They go a diving, and the lifeguard giving them a spank.
That was. I love the prediction that Setsu was able to do. He's like, yeah, I think he's gonna jump in this area because he was throwing it while he was mid-air. So he's like, yeah, I know he's gonna jump. It gets him with it. 4 seconds stun. X-Nova, he's got the haste ruin. He did one of those classic mistakes. Gonna get this. They do have the split.
Oh wow, they actually, yeah, but Setsu's here though. FY on the high ground. There's gonna be the LSA. They're gonna say, how about a tornado for yourself? A nice split there. They will have the damage. FY will die. Look at that X-Nova nearly dying to 1 Dragon Slave. Will 11 continuing around. Gonna give another Cyclone there to the Lina now coming out of the Primal Split, the original Spirit.
Literally all heroes are in the mid lane. There's no one on the side lane. Yeah. Like there's a bounty hero that's been up for more than a minute. Like,
Arthur day 1, he was talking about how LGD, and it makes sense if you look at this draft, they want to play a more run at you, some would even say something like OG inspired you. I mean, look at this with the haster and trying to use that little spike, the move speed on Setsu with 3 stacks there for the Fiery Soul at level 3. Good prediction. I think they would have had him with the Boulder Hurl anyway, but just stuns to death there. So frustrating.
Another thing that was I mean, again, no flame, but X-Nova running up there with no vision against the Lino who has a stun. It's kind of like at a choke point where it's like you know he's gonna walk up that way. That was a little bit, you know, a bit of a mistake. They maybe could have avoided it. But again, you get the haste rune. I think you can kill a core. It's very worth it. Like if whether he got it or not, it was a good idea.
And he would have had it actually. I think even one more point there in the last.
That's with one hit.
20 HP on the Lina, the Venom Spirit Illusion. Almost get chopped on.
It's well, these things go back to like when you lane and you sometimes think, oh man, I could have if I had just one more level. No, if I had turned that iron branch into a magic wand, we would got an extra stat or something.
Yeah, exactly. They will scout Setsu out with the Invis Rune, drop the skeletons.
Wow,
actually give him a medallion here already up and running on FY, but Setsu I think is going to be a little bit too fast.
5 damage from that back to final plane.
He did steal skeleton walk.
Are fortified.
Somnus farm. Did Somnus end up dying there too? No, right?
Somnus is having a bad game. I think he's like 2 deaths so far. I don't know if we can check on him. But yeah, he's having a pretty rough game. So yeah, 2 deaths.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
And
still not at max souls actually.
No ulti, I think you might want to consider getting a 3-point ulti now.
Setsu already with the LSA combo there. Oh, nice swap out. They want to get back though. They don't want to fight this whatsoever because Chalice is now here. Do they have Dusk? What might? Yeah, just got delivered. I was about to say there was the inventory of the Glory of September. Click there onto the creep, but it didn't matter. It wasn't enough damage regardless after the burning arrows. We did get a big item here on Super the Bun with now the Mechanism.
Yeah, it's a lot of T5. And that's why I was thinking maybe Shafin could have considered to point his ulti because, you know, they're all coming to. We saw 5-man between both teams. Pointing your ulti may have helped the hero better, and he takes the ulti now, so that'll help a lot. Rushing? Do you think he's going to actually rush that BKB on SF? They don't have active pierces through BKB.
No, not until that Aghanim Scepter Lumino's Blade. Nice jump there. That's the first 2. This is going to sound like so weird, but the first 2 Yule Scepter usage is completely nullified there. It's like such a huge spike for Lina, like unironically. And the first 2, X-Nova's just there and he says, no, absolutely not. You're not going to use them.
I mean, he's also done a great job against that ulti from ours. It's like if your revenge is just swapping saving people and moves a lot.
Is it good from RNG? I'm surprised that they didn't stick around and fight it, but they were like, RNG's playing a little crazy, or sorry, the RNG, because LGDs, they just want to run at us, so let's back up, let's, you know, recongregate, get everyone together again, you know, if the monkey dives us, he's going to be separated because the arena, you know, like that would have been a terrible time for Chalice to jump in, which is why he had to wait for the arena to end. But, I think RNG, they're going to be more on the defensive side here for a little bit. They're still going to want to go and push, but I don't think they're going to be the ones going for these dives like we see LGD going.
They have all their ultimate stuff. There is a Blink Dagger on the Brewmaster. That's something scary. Chalice is also very close to his Echo Saber, which, you know, might not have as much of a power spike, but if he gets that 2 attacks off, means that you get the ultimate out much sooner. You throw out a big mountain strike, so he's quite close to it.
There we go. Jungle has been reclaimed. X-Nova with a single D ward is going to force RNG. That is going to come in the boot. Be gone.
This is a very early group of BKBs we're seeing, you know.
A fight, man.
Like I don't know. I don't want any. I just want BKB. He's looking for the BKB. I mean, once you get the Ogre Club, there's really not much you can make for Shafi that's, you know, worth it with it.
I mean, I don't know what you would ever want. Albert.
Alright, and why? And I was like, yeah.
SNL maybe, but then you would always want to start with the Yasha first anyway. Potentially turn it into a man. You know, there's other things you would want for the Sanj in that case.
This Albert's pretty good for RNG though. Against the Monkey King, he gets the 3 attacks. I was like, come on, just one more. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for both teams. Yeah. The 5-second disarm on the Dragon Knight, on the Lina, you know?
It would be probably 3 seconds up his healing form, right?
Right, but he's probably going to be able to drag
Boulder.
from
That's scary.
Yeah, fly with. Boulder 11 committing the ult here. Boulder will be hurled. X-Nova and the crew running. Going to drop the arena. Does manage to get out. They can't swap him back in, but they don't have vision of him, actually. And X-Nova did eat an LC. The Blue Blade was about to use the senses. No, that one's reserved for AB. Now the Monkey King out from Chalice. A nice stop, though, from the Boulders. They're going to push him right on the ult. Very well put by Fire, getting right back into that fight. Now Old 11 coming back from the pack split, trying to keep him alive a little bit longer. Send people out of range as Dust. FY showing up a little bit late to the fight here, trying to get the kill onto Setu, but he will die for that, which means Chalice is his own survivor. This flash.
they did a lot. I mean, we've seen this problem, which is when you jump on the tanky core. Like it gets punished quite often. They thought he was alone. He wasn't. His team doing this game back because how long he lived thanks to that chin heal, by the way.
Alex almost got it. They did still bound the strike. Oh, are they gonna catch him? They probably know there's not many troops for him to jump to, but he's already gone.
It's good. It's actually a decent duration, right? On bound strike, so
yeah,
pretty good for the root.
The range, the debuff increase, the damage. You know, you don't really care about anyway. We'll take a look at that moment of millions there. Was there anything that stood out to you this fight?
Yeah, I think that the fact that Mars was able to live for able to live for so long was a big deal. Great Wukong location, by the way, but the thing is, they put them in a situation that Wukong was like, they retreat, they're gonna be destroyed. If he had put it more to the left, they would actually gathered around. That might force them to, but it's like, no, I'm putting it, they're gonna run back. And yeah, again, the blame doesn't go on one player, but that location could have been a little bit more to the west.
To fly one as well,
yeah.
Using the vision that he knows that they don't have because of the walls of the arena. He links back in for the arena, the spear to get Chalice outside of the ultimate, and from there the fight is completely lost. FY shows up a little bit too late. As there's going to be a solo kill onto Chalice. That's who says hello. I got the Luna Blade off cooldown. How you doing? Combo.
Nice job, the Van base.
Everybody bottom though. Again, the arena at ready. X Nova. Oh, alright, the auto attack's not going to make it into the ring, but the fear shot certainly will. Oh, nay, he will finally die. All that damage points just going to lay into him. The stuns, though, super. The bond here with all the creeps. The physical damage after just dying not too long ago from Dominus is not enough. It's going to be putting him down to 10 souls now. Oh.
I mean, the thing is, RNG is very strong at this point because this is we're talking about the Chen peak. I mean, this is basically it. And your people against it are Venge, who saves but doesn't contribute that much more, and Clinks, who really these people just stay there, watch the damage. So it's not like a keeper of the light who can team fight with his ultimate, illuminate, and slow down these pushes a lot. Like, no, Chen's there, and they have very little ways of clearing his creeps right now.
I mean, it's super. He's just filling up the scoreboard there with lots of D-words and whatnot as his career. Again, still going to be filling up scoreboard. FY gonna on that one. That's pretty good. Oh, he's gonna get another one here too.
Oh.
Has
2 couriers. That's 100 gold. 500 gold. That's probably over nearly a 1k gold swing, maybe. Yeah.
Well, that's not as much of a swing because every team is losing, but they're not getting items, which is a big deal.
Fair. And they're not getting their items.
Oh, and one thing I want to go back to is that it does have the Vamp Rates, which gives a nice boost of damage because all 3 of her spells are nukes, so they're all amplified.
They're gonna find Chalice here trying to get off the ulti pin to the wall. Laguna Blade to the face, and he will kill.
Another courier. This game is like every courier. 3 couriers dead.
Yeah, the warriors killed hero.
And she takes the lights great house there.
Why does Super have the ghoul? What point having the ghoul there? It probably get the attack speed slow. 25% slow, yeah, you're right.
Man, I don't think it's as good as something like an alpha wolf.
No.
By the way, Lena changes the root. Oh, again, there's a damage magic that's a lot better.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't want to try and go left, though. As the blank back, trying to put him back to the soul tree there inside. Oh, he's going through the PPM now as they put it onto X Nova. The Sansar Conqueror. See? Low potential spirit. Will not. Nothing. No spirit to tell the tale.
This was written so much of this. 9-1-4, so they've been involved in 13 kills for Steam. So that's
gonna damage as well.
Yeah, it's the cast range as well as the damage, yeah.
Oh, that is cast range.
Cast range.
You're correct, thank you.
Oh my god, that's not like I memorized. I saw it earlier, so I was like, oh, okay. Another trial available. I was for orange. So magic it, but yeah, with the group reducing their magic resistance by 12 is actually could be a bigger deal. Yeah. Someone's gonna have to math it for me. You can give the Bamber the DK so much time.
Yeah, he's got VKB. He pop the Elder form.
Bracers, power trip. The Van Brace is a huge amount of just big tanky boy. You know? What you gonna do?
So fake for an LGD. They don't like the tanky boys. They prefer the late game here for LGD.
I mean, if they make it late game, I mean, not that the LGD's game to lose because they are just playing other classes right now, but late game, I'd rather be on LGD side. 40 minutes in, you'd rather be playing on the LGD draft.
Right now, you don't think the K is a big enough good.
That's what they expected.
So, yeah, Souls. That's good though. He's got to spend another minute or two reflecting his voice.
Remember that they do have it. They can LGD. I mean, obviously they can do it. I think, but
Radiant
stuff you have to weather the storm. You have to go for another 10 minutes. Hopefully not lose your backs and start. And at that point, your team will get a little better. They have a gem on X-No because they don't want to have these big cops are killing them. So they'll get the gem off. Something just cannot keep monks and trees. You're like, I'm missing a spot somewhere.
There's a BKB now on that. He's got a blink dagger maybe there.
Kind of weird to do that heal combo without the healing.
Maybe
this
trying to be ultra aggressive. There's F1. He is scouting in vision. They know exactly where opponent is. Expect there's kind of a nearby, and they will find him. Into a tree, jumping in. 11 left. They get the ulti off. He will because the spear was used against the clinks. As old 11 just looking on through the barrier. They're trying to hold the boulder. Will get one here onto Lena. Can't catch up in time. Now old 11 forced back off by 3 enemy heroes. Don't make that 4 action with the ready and nearby. Next up again, the D ward. Let's know if he's got cheers. Yeah, that's a very dead old 11.
I think that may good down to communication because they saw the Invis Lena. They had all the information they could. So they've not been like, are we going? We're not going. And RNG were like, there's no. You seem to be. You can tell some people are when they have vision of you. So.
Yeah, exactly. They were standing still. They just busted and Link very aggressive to knock down F1. I'm gonna try and turn this into a Roach. Okay.
They didn't have damage reduction. That's pretty good.
They're not gonna go with the BKB either. So we might see the best rep film of all time.
If he can blink and
blink BKB and just get in there.
Oh, that's a jam.
It's gonna be a jam. It's gonna be perfect. Stop the all through my back. Okay. Yeah. Leaving the gem on the deck. Oh, he doesn't have the slot. September will pick it up. That fly right in. That is brutal.
Look at Nova's net worth, by the way.
Yeah.
1,200. He off and used buyback, and you're like, what's he got in now? Boots and one.
Yeah. So 2 items that contribute to his net worth, and I think his net worth. Now, if he were selling 300 gold, to sell back value, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's going to be holding the philosophy.
Yeah, philosophy stone. That's going to be real good for him.
By the way. So I wish we had more GPM items, honestly, like tier 1 GPM items.
Maybe if we had the talent tree, we could put some GPM talents on them.
Well, no one will say that so little XP. What if we had an XP talent?
But heroes are just dead for too long. Oh, what if we had minus 75 spawn talents on Lena X-No? Let it out here again. Swap himself out, get hit in the wall, and knock the chance it's going to be a dieback, not a form of Vengeful Spirit, dead for 50 seconds.
Timer. Yeah. Still, I mean, net worth advantage for mild Somnus. Decent jobs pushing. Queued up the Assault Cuirass. I think DK is also going for Assault Cuirass. DK is Assault Cuirass with the Vamp-based Spacers and B. But what damage type you to kill this guy?
Where is Luna? They don't do his Roche very fast. There she is. There's that.
11?
Yeah, make the jump. Oh, we have challenges this time. Let's see what he's got now. BKB. He'll be in more days. Just barely. Somnus looking to try to offer his own BKB with nothing. 11 going to continue the chase. Going to hurl a bullet. He will get one up. Now they're going to finish off the Roche. BKB charges happen. Hadouken into the pit. Super the button. Oh, the damage is too much. Challenge actually going to get bashed by Roche. Force Pop don't BKB is one able to make the jump right back again. Very nice boundless strike for onto 3 heroes. Zoldo coming right back out. Looking for the ult. He's going to get it off before the lift comes out. That maybe just the fight here. Try to go for the team fight, but oh, he dodges the Roche hits. Oh, Bob's not going to hit it, but September with the ulti. He's going to be able to turn around, get it on to hold the limit at the very least. So Roche just chilling on 50 HP about. They're going to try and finish that one. They have the ability to jump in. No RNG. They're going to lose the Roche.
That wasn't. I was patient on that Requiem, but it was stolen, and September was able to use it back. Oh god!
Oh, I couldn't know
the dodge, the Monkey King.
The Roche was screwing him over so hard. He's like, "How bad?" Yeah. Oh my god! It was so close. He dodges with a mischief damage. He might have still taken the damage, but either way, he's at like 10 HP. Lena booted on him and he was dead.
I mean, they stayed there off for a while because it had the jingle on. So it was like one bounce, I could just went back to the French being could fight. Good. Yeah, very impressive.
That was so tense. Yeah, LGD loses that fight. They are in very, very.
That's what we're talking about. Like RNG. I mean, again, this is not the exact scenario, but RNG, while very strong in the early game, are a little bit more on the timer. And you can see he's just between the shovel. This one is about to more than 12 seconds of gold. With the TP scroll, you're like, oh, 90 gold. Quickening charm available as well. Pretty good for the Rubik, I think. DK is also really likes Lena as well, although she has the which is pretty useful.
That's cute on Rookie King song. I know he's got BKB if you rate the Echo Center.
Which is kind of weird because I think Clinks might be going to the
double does, so hopefully they figure that out. We can turn it into. He buys the mouse, or he buys a what do you turn it in?
You're gonna have to ask someone else because that's like one of those items you never buy as support method. But should you make a
Maelstrom? Maelstrom Killer, obviously. Basher. Basher. Okay.
Basher something.
Would you like to see him go Axe for that? Do you think maybe?
I mean, we're seeing that these fights are very centered in one location. Ultimate, both teams want to plant butts in one area and say, alright, I'm not moving. And we can see how the Roche because they were there for like 3 seconds. Not exactly, but they were there for a while.
Ours is BKB now, so that's every single BKB, but 11 is Chalice. A lot of multi making a lot of steps to Somnus, not setting up for the spawn, but that's the goal. Requiem, it doesn't do enough Somnus to get his own off, and Hits does a little bit more damage to the He's gonna miss a little bit of damage to the LSA not connect. F1 has gone down. It's the BKB out for flying away, looking to kill off the now running in full generation. This Earth Panda might actually die here. The stuff coming through is necessary. Oh my goodness, old 11, he's died in the ultimate form, and now Venture Spear will be the last one to fall here for LGD. The kill looked aggressive, and they're not able to finish off that. Even Alina, without a BKB, proved to be too tanky.
I think that holding on to the Wukongs, I think the fights just up where all the cores were chasing Lina and Rook, and everyone else in the backline was like being destroyed. Because look at the backline, you got Clinks and Venge. These two guys, they cannot do anything. I mean, when they're jumping, they're look at that 1,000 HP. They're not gonna let where Chen has a mech. He's got heals. Rook also, I think Rubik a little bit tankier than both these here.
Yeah, Rubik's,
14, 50.
Tanky boy, he's got a gem as well. They took from you. Like, so graciously gave him. Take a look at that moment.
So he held it here. It's like, oh, maybe you could have gone for. At this point, they didn't have enough damage. That fear was great. That was
I thought it got him out of the arena. Could you imagine if that got him out of the Wukong?
It didn't matter. Like in the back of it, it's not the. There's an arena going. There's a whole different fight that was happening, and Super again. They go for him. He's like, I don't care. I have heals. And old 11 dies again. Just a little too aggressive here, and PSG is getting really punished by it.
Yeah, we might have another fight here. I'm sure we've got the ulti. Maybe BKB not yet. The Pebble BKB now 5. Oh, do they have the damage? The swap? Yes, we got that BKB piercing under the interrupt. Yeah, he's gonna cut him down. Is he gonna be able to escape here? The Blink Dagger out. They forced out quite a bit from Flywind here. RNG, or LGD rather, only for basically a swap charge.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's his 9 second. Maybe that was just used.
Correct.
So probably 8 seconds. Some interesting items. Some interesting neutral items. Can we look at them? Chen's got the river. So no Crag. Both teams have quick link charm. They're not using. Nice item for the DK with that heal coming out from
the Paladin.
Yeah, Paladin sword. Thank you, Parakeet. In case the RNG needs it, probably won't for some time, but they might.
Well,
fast liver.
No.
Oh, sorry. This is LGD set time.
Yeah, for Dallas. Yeah. Let's see. He's still got a lot of money in the bank. Yeah, Observer pointing out. Oh no, on this the Arrogant Tail stun. He's this just BKB's on the first shot. Certainly not. I'm trying. Oh my God! He waits out the BKB. RNG, thank you. Oh my goodness! They tossed him around and looked at him. He goes, I'm in danger. In danger is old 11. Oh, we're gonna put push him away from the Centaur stun. Not getting too
he
cheap
ulti?
either. He's probably not going to get the ult split off here. So RNG, they get a 9-second, maybe 8-second BKB charge there out from Baby. That was incredible. Down to the second.
I like that. It's one. I'm looking. I was like, yeah, he's dead. No, his HP is increasing. That doesn't seem right.
Like, where are the nukes, guys? Hello? And then he blinks awkwardly.
Links BKB, like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, that was a close one. No one really gets out of RNG though. My goodness. I was like, that ages will be up too.
Assault QS almost ready for the drag. And level 20, that's dragging this one. I don't know, this is looking like a scary push. It's 32 minutes, so maybe
that's solar effect as well. Like super.
It's like once more is in the front line. Might be waiting. It's still 3 more minutes for like the Aegis timer just to sort of start. I want to look at like a big yeah. So Roshan, it's gonna take a while.
That was incredible. I can't believe
RNG
just stopped and looked at it. Look at this. This is amazing. Yeah.
There's all this for a while. It's like, oh, he's gonna die, right? His HP.
Perfect comedic. I mean, we're like, what are they waiting for? And then boop. Incredible. He's like, do the kill me, you cow. And then like, not yet.
Oh man, but they actually had hit him like in between. He would have, you know, no healing and blink.
Yeah, he gets the blink out in time.
RNG, oh, that's so well. That's why he timed the Aegis. You know, I play with Arthur quite a bit. And whenever we play together, Arthur's like, he's almost like playing with streaming with us. Yeah. He was like, time the Aegis. Why would I do that? It's within this window.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Now we know RNG is split the middle lane. And it'll lead it up. Casting spells a little bit. There's a Dragon Tail on over onto Thomas. They're not gonna pull this here. They're gonna get him as well, actually. Punk Man will come out. Challenge trying to get the damage in. Still has his own BKB. Just getting lifted up. Will be the DK. But look at Setsu just murdering people here. Vengeful Spirit will die. Challenge looking to finally get that jump in as FY does damage, but they get healed up immediately by the bun. As they have at least gotten a boulder hurl that's still allowed old 11 to the way Chalice now trying to man fight the entire enemy team. It doesn't even have damage for a Rubik. Oh, they both swap actually. Chalice getting kited around. Dodges a bit of damage with the tree. Nice touch there, but it's not going to be enough. He still will die. Dead for 69 seconds now as RNG then goes straight to the base. So no buyback on Chalice or on Maybe. Repair kit will be dropped, but I think they're just going to go straight for the win here. They're going to try and force it.
But once it doesn't come out, you're like, alright, they can go. Usually get 1 rack, but 2 racks means that every team doesn't have buyback. And yeah, they have a repair kit, but it's not time. Look at
Old 11, yeah, he's gonna get caught out here. Oh, the swap defensively, it doesn't matter. He's still gonna go down. Old 11, now that is not a buyback, and that will be the GG call. RNG did get on. Look at that, 6 to 11.
FY. He's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, he's not. There's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Arme comes in for the kill secure.
I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. I just need to get set at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000-fold away from his BKB.
I mean, yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Bloodseekers.
And doing a ton of damage. One of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because of his rupture. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, I'm as ninjas here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Arme to have this invis rune. As Arme will show himself, Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing without rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well, between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He is toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG.LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is level at the end.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG.LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeks. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink Claws as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY. There with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson, he's running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the stride, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in this series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Senton creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood right silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. X Xnova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. They're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, Xnova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wards that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back it. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. Is he ready to push in? Look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG.LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of Brack. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG.LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Arme. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the three of them. Knocks the back, but Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top rack. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already gone, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close the Brew is at 25. I mean,
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball, he turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail, FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I give a head for this team fight. I mean, LGD are big goal, but no blood take over 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience, and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't count. They fought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T3s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Roche right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be out. And maybe we'll dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off of that, right? It was up to 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG.LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon discount Jeremy, so protected in O. DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X Blade Mail call if he finds it, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
It's just all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled.
He's in the trees. They're on the high ground. They've got the vision with the Shivas covered. Ana's on his way over. They've got the snowball down. There's the Catapult. Seb jumps in. He's able to find the call onto Chalice, but Chalice already got the BKB out. The Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb pots the BKB. He'll try and stat his grab, but Seb, he's going to go down. No buyback on the axe. As Jarek well surrounded by PSG.LGD. The Eon disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
He has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these 4 spirits. On the bottom room, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Ana still holding on to that buyback on Jerax. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting, is it enough to hold OG in the game?
You see No Tails already running to just, he doesn't care, he's gonna throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base, to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will, as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No Tail and without Seb. Topson, Anna, and Jerax. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jerax is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split of course up once again. They're finishing off this second set of rags. He's got the Cyclone holding Anna up in the skies. As this Rax on the top lane will fall, the melee Rax gone. PSG.LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers, he's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into that Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose that top Rax, but they won't lose the game. PSG.LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Roche is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roche fake out.
Check. Anna is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to be the set. Oh, he's in. The call, the MP, the counter, and FY is in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Chalice is down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pods the BKB to get over the ice wall. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball. The snowball over to Topson. The self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of No Tail. FY will fall. Arme looking towards No Tail. No Tail puts the hand of God, but No Tail beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off as Anna. He's been left behind in Topson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jerax coming in, keeping Anna alive. Anna with the doppelganger. The Deafening Blast comes out onto the 2 of them. Anna trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Anna again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jerax back in, the combo, meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Both the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jerax. Jerax is gone.
PSG.LGD
Can he really fight back against the Somnus, and X-Nova are so low? As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Anna back up. That buyback could...
RNG's turn to ban. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. RNG's turn to ban. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. RNG's turn to ban. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. RNG's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to pick. RNG's turn to pick.
10,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. RNG's turn to pick.
what's your way?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. RNG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. RNG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD. RNG's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. PSG.LGD.
Phantom Lancer.
So,
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. RNG's turn to battle.
Medusa.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to pick. RNG's turn to pick.
Admiral Concar.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh. But
You may now select your heroes.
Don't resist the cobra, little bird.
What the just happened? See you later,
我
nerds.
是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
抄走了。
来，你打我呀！
毁天灭地难杀！毁天灭地难杀！毁天灭地难杀！
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
抄走了！
Next level play. Next level play.
See you later, nerds.
You know what's cooking? Boom!
毁天灭地难杀！
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
See you later, nerds.
你行，你行，你上，你上。你行，你行，你上，你上。
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins. is under attack.
That should help. My wrist rewarded. A gift from the goddess. Step out of your father's shadow, baby. The world awaits.
Your atrocity made.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
回天灭地大杀！
来，你打我呀！
回天灭地大杀！
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Up.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Seek my thirst for revenge. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Dude.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Regeneration! Frost freeze.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
My
has
thrift
fallen.
rewarded.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Where to begin? I know.
has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Yep.
FY. He's found himself No-Tail out on his own.
He's trapped him.
There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, he's not. There's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Zame comes in for the kill secure.
I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off, and he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
I mean, yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Bloodseekers.
And doing a ton of damage. One of the most damage in the game as an offlane.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, I'm missing this here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Zame to have this invis rune. And Zame will show himself. Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing around rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, will find X-Nova.
Seb, and as well. Between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He is toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed, FY, the patience keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. The Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of it? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG.LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is level at the end.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG.LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeps. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Jerax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the Aghanim, so. As Thompson, he does have a Lincoln Sphere picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink Calls as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY, there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson is running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the shrine, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in the series that X-Nova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Centon creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The blood bright silence connects. He's got the match back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
just having all this vision. I mean, xNova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. You're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not gonna have vision over here. But no, xNova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back here. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen. As the mid-racks are exposed, PSG.LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG.LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Armin. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the 3 of them. Knocks them back, but Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top racks. Somnus now down for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already gone, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close the Brew is at 25. I mean,
so close.
With that final split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball. He turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail. FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I get the edge for this team fight. The LGD are full, but no Bloodseeker for 60 seconds. This would be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience, and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't count. They bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T30s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Roche right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be out. And maybe we'll dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right? It was up to 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7, same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG.LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon discount Jeremy, so protected in O. DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X Blade Mail call if he finds it, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
It's just all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the smoke, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled. But
he's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shivas covered, Ana's on his way over. They've got the snowball down, there's the Catapult. Seb jumps in, he's able to find the call onto Chalice, but Chalice already got the BKB out. The Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb posts the BKB, he'll try and stand his ground, but Seb, he's going to go down. No buyback on the axe. As Jerax as well, surrounded by PSG.LGD. The Eon Disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
He has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these Force Spirits. On the bottom room, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding on to that buyback on Jerax. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. Can they breach through it? It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting, is it enough to hold OG in the game?
You see No Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Ana, and Jerax. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jerax is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split of course up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Ana up in the skies. As this Rax on the top lane will fall, the melee Rax gone. PSG.LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers, he's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into their Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose that top Rax, but they won't lose the game. PSG.LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Roche is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roche fake out.
Check. Ana is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Sub's going to get the set. Oh. He's in. The call, the MP, the cannon, and FY is in. He's able to get the save off in time to keep this man alive. Get it off. Chalice is down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pause the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball. The snowball over to Thompson. The self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of No Tail. FY will fall. Arme looking towards No Tail. No Tail pops the hand of God, but No Tail beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the primal split off as Ana. He's been left behind in Thompson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jerax coming in, keeping Ana alive. Ana with a doppelganger. The deafening blast comes out onto the 2 of them. Ana trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Ana again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jerax back in, the combo. Meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Boss the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jerax. Jerax is gone. Ana as well. Can he really fight back against the Somnus, and X-Nova is so low? As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Ana back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the attraction. They find him. Arme, he's out of mana. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can. OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG.LGD's turn to be without 2 of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from Jerax onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with him with that doppel. He sent the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill.
Seb,
yeah,
he's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus, he's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh, doesn't get the call though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Ana, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Ana again with the double guy. They see Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Ana will be able to force him away. They've got the head. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice got for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Arme. Big Daddy No Tail gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion though. Arme able to waveform up to the high ground. As Arme should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, he's got Hex up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Arme's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No, back. Real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice play from Arme.
And he buys so much time too for his team there. The Brewmaster was dead for 120 seconds, now only 90.
Still a big window for OG. They're only without Jerax for the same amount of time. And that lead that PSG.LGD had, it is going down a little bit. Only 4K, 5K at the moment. with these last few fights. Obviously, the 25 is now coming out on OG. Thompson's into the pit.
What a timely DD coming out for him, too. I don't think they expected to be taken down this fast. He's almost able to solo it with the help of these summons. And that's a reflection shot. There's no way to get this. There's no way LGD can...
Oh, and the Seb level 25 too. That extra Berserker's Call AoE. It catches people out. They don't expect it.
It does not feel like OG on 2x now.
Yeah. The Berserker's Call now is, I mean, the AoE is really massive now when you have that talent.
It's so hard to play against. Can PSG.LGD do it? They've got the Basher now for Somnus. For just a 2k lead with those last big comeback plays from OG.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
Still 30 seconds without Chalice.
Double Hex coming out now. Thompson and these 5-second BKBs. Yeah, I mean, they were crushing with their BKBs.
Being spotted out.
Got the vision. They're on top of it. Thompson, he's in trouble. The Nullify comes out, but he got the Ghost Walk off as well as the Hex in time. Now, Somnus turns up, the blood runs down. Thompson! He's dead for 100. Has got the buyback available.
They might be banning him at the last thing.
My goodness, I think LGD have taken the first pick every single time. They found themselves on Dire this time, so I'm curious as to what their thought process behind that is.
Turn to ban.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's PSG. I mean, maybe RNG got the pick, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll take Radiant." You know, could just that way. But yeah, RNG. If you're gonna ban Chen, I imagine you might want to ban it last, because then you give the least time for the enemy team to recover from that. Like, oh, they banned the hero.
Right, if they're banning that way. Bans, it's pretty normal. That's why sorry to cut you off. I think we see a shaker here normally from RNG, so that'll be kind of letting us know, the indicator, right? If the Canary dies because of the shaker, you know, we'll see. We'll know. We'll know if we're in for a fun one here. They will go into reserve time here. Normally, you don't see that.
Not a very common sign. The first, third bad, but LGD the super standard with the Treant. The DK became the standard ban after game 1, where we saw him just doing so much work for them. And Earthshaker, you know, the Canary is singing while eating pie. I don't know what's the saying here.
Well, Canary's just still he's singing. He's tweeting. He's going tweet. You know. Don't fact check his tweets, you know.
Oh, that's a new thing. Oh, yeah. Tusk, last ban for PSG. Is it gonna be Chen? Because if you're not taking Chen, you're really opening up for LGD, who have no problem.
Yeah, I think LGD they're okay playing chicken here. They didn't spend like barely any seconds there of the draft time. Like, we'll ban a Tusk. That's fine. Are you gonna give us Chen again?
It's your choice now.
Ball's in your court.
And if RNG is going to go up against Chen, though, you really want to have something like the Grimstroke, the Coddle, something that brings team fight, and something that brings wave clear on at least one of your supports. Because if you don't, then we saw last game, like,
there it is. Yeah, that's definitely what they were thinking about. But they have now spent 17 seconds of their reserve time. Not the biggest deal, no. But a lot of the players I've talked to, the most they're willing to get to get into it with me on draft and how they draft is you always generally you go into the draft with your first 2 picks. You have an idea of what you want to open up with, right? You're like, oh, you know, we want to try this and this, or we want to go for this and this. And normally you only see reserve time in the first phase if there's something that you're thinking about, or there's something, maybe a wrench has been thrown in the works.
And PSG, like, they probably were thinking of the Chen, and this is what I mean. Just said it. If you're gonna ban the hero that's a linchpin, you ban him last, and Phoenix comes out, opening up for the Snapfire. PSG.LGD also, we've seen the Phoenix and the Mars combo, which is banned. We've seen the Phoenix and the Ricky combo, which is also effective, as you can smoke the egg, give it some evasion. Well, actually, technically giving mischance to the enemy, but it comes out the same thing. RNG though, like, first pick Phoenix. Do they take Sniper? They take the Venge.
Oh, wow, Venge, 100% pick rate in this series.
And Beastmaster coming out. Good attack speed bonus though from his he usually maxed out with the boards. You don't take X early, so that will help a lot versus the Phoenix.
They're thinking, oh, we saw how many auras you guys had. We want to try it. We want some of those auras.
I don't mind some of that auras myself.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Phoenix, and of course, Phoenix damage all magical, meaning a pipe is pretty good against that hero. Whereas PSG.LGD, who do you want to have with the Phoenix now? Centaur is an option.
No, actually, I think Vengeful Spirit is quite strong against Phoenix. Sorry to interrupt you. Low HP hero. so it doesn't sun ray tickles, but does damage, right? Percentage based, right? So it's not clearly strong. But I believe the Dead Vengeful Spirit, because it's a strong illusion, it should fully count, right? Because the Z counts. So I believe the Vengeful Spirit illusion will count. A supernova hit, so they can kind of go, you know, a little bit crazy. Just get in there, Venge. You know,
that's a very good point.
And then you have to commit a stun to a vengeful or a illusion, which, potentially.
Oh no! I mean, it's a good point. Like it brings up Venge a couple of notches in the egg, in terms of egg hitters. I guess that my only point is that Venge would have to die, and she'd have to die during the egg.
No, I totally get that, but I think just that fact alone makes the Venge pick just
a little better. Yeah,
a little better. It's just something to take in consideration. The Venge just might, time to do my duty, you know, for honor, for country, and just run straight at the egg and just try and force some lockdown on her. Because if you're not locking down the Beastmaster, you're locking down a carry here for RNG, right? To lock down the Vengeful Spirit. Not to say that the egg is going to be this whole pivotal thing, and you know we're looking real deep into this, but
it's important.
There's something to be said. There's LGD going to be going for the Shadow Demon. That will be most likely X Nova. He's been playing a lot of Shadow Demon. So FY God back on Phoenix. We saw him play Phoenix. Was it? Remember with the Supernova save with Arthur? No, day one.
That was not with me. That was with your best friend who isn't me.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Come on now.
You know how it hurts my feelings, man. Alright, but PSG.LGD, they banned the Medusa. Alright, they don't want RNG to have RNG. They haven't taken Medusa, I think, yet in the games I've seen them. So don't know about that. But now they're gonna have a ban. They could ban the Centaur, because RNG is not gonna take Centaur. Pango's another. I'm thinking if I was LGD, I'd want Pango. Very chaotic hero, more so than the Centaur, who he charges in, has a stampede, but Pango's like all stunning everyone, really disrupting the nature of the team fight. Tanky. I think I prefer the Pango. Mars is obviously off the table, which would have been the best combo with the Phoenix.
I think you go for a Tide Hunter here. It's an all 11 hero. He likes it.
We've seen Panda as well. Like you want something that's very disruptive. In these fights.
I'm just thinking. I don't know if I've seen a whole lot of 11 games on the Pangolier. Still quite a new hero. He plays a lot of Tide though. That is like
Tide is equally good. I mean.
And plus, I think it's like kind of a mental thing, right? Where it's like, you guys pick the Tide mid. Now we're gonna pick the Tide. You know who's gonna be mid on it.
This is what the $55,000 prize pool comes down to. You know, you pick the hero. Now I'll show you.
I'll show you how to play. RNG this time they'll snatch up the Vengeful Spirit, which actually FY and X Nova have both previously played. They banned a Terror Blade.
Okay. Chalice is here. Chalice. They need. Again, Ricky's still in the pool. Monkey King is solid for RNG if they want to go for him. Because, you usually go the Echo Saber, that's 2 hits. Agility Hero as well, so the extra bonus from the Vengeful Spirit. The 13 edge doesn't really add up to a ton of attack speed, but could be the difference. We saw yesterday the egg that was denied, and it came down to we were so close.
Even in the replay, we weren't sure.
So it comes down to that tiny bit. Plus, Monet is a big Monkey King player. What else would they want?
Pick the Monkey King here though in this pick. I feel like you'd rather
another support.
You'd rather get another support out, right?
Snapfire is still in the pool. No one seems to really care about the hero.
Super doesn't play a lot of Snapfire though. I mean, he used to be a core player, right? Super was playing, I think, probably since Warcraft 3. He's been on a lot of professional teams. He's actually stepped into RNG. He's normally the coach. I believe he still is the coach, but now he's stepped into the position 5 role. So with that amount of experience, I think you can kind of transition as. They're going to pick up Lina here. Okay.
Good egg hitter.
Yeah, good egg hitter.
Flexible. Could be 4, could be 2.
And even pretty good against the Shadow Demon, because if you do want to save an ally, you're going to set her up perfectly for an LSA.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's what I'm thinking of. But I want to go back to one thing about the Snap is that she is the Greaves builder, which your team could use. Right now, not the heroes build mech. Beastmaster can go Vlad's Dominator. Necronomicon does not go for mech though.
Do you think mech is a very core item right now? It seems like more it's. I mean, we say this half jokingly. We joke about it a lot. It seems like the core. There aren't really no. Well, Vessel.
Yeah.
Vessel.
Vessel's very like super high.
That's what I mean,
Super
yeah.
good,
And then like Necrobooks, and then 4 staff Glimmer Capes still have taken priority over something like the mechanism. I feel like it's been forever since we've seen supports constantly building mechanisms.
We saw it 2 games in a row, but of course it was on Chen.
It was Chen though. That's the difference. I mean, the hero revolves around that. Same thing. I know maybe you're gonna counter with a dazzle, but yes, of course, but that's because it's cooldown reduction. Like it's because of these heroes can take advantage of it in unique ways. I don't think it's really like a core
must-have item.
You know what I mean? I don't know the last time I built a mechanism on a support just because we needed a little bit more healing. It doesn't feel.
Oh, that life steal looks weird.
I'm sure it's just glitched.
I remember, that is what that guy needs to take a nap.
He needs to eat a Snickers bar or something.
I was like, what's that? Is that how they found Mowgli or something?
My favorite one is when the Wyvern glitches out.
Oh yeah, the hair.
So that it just looks like the Goofy. Anyway, LGD pretty low on reserve time here.
7 seconds. So they really got to pick, and it's gonna be like they've said. It shows Charles carry. So Ursa, so Charles probably it's gonna be the mid lane Kunkka on Samus and Charles on the Ursa. I'm thinking of how long has Krista May been bald? She's had the bald thing.
There's that one. Lena had it for a long time too. Oh goodness.
The broken spine on Wind Ranger is just all the way back. So fun stuff.
Just some of these. I love when Val patches the game and heroes that are completely untouched. Just like get broken like this. I'm sure he'll be fine once he puts on his cosmetics. Look at his chain.
God, hope so. I hope so. I can't imagine looking at that for the whole game. It's
scarier than what he looks like before, honestly.
Oh yeah, there's it's like unnerving because it's more human somehow. It's like less fantastic.
Yeah, you're right.
The Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley sort of effect. He's just like it's now instead of like this beast who has been I don't know what Lilo is. Now it's like some naked dude
with weird teeth that are like
running around on all fours
in the realm of possibility. Those eyes are beady as hell.
I don't like it. Anyway. Draft coming down to it here. RNG with last pick overall. We're looking for an offlaner most likely for LGD. Hold 11.
RNG. I mean, this could be the course already picked. It's just Lena. What are you gonna exchange Lena for? The LGD gonna pick now. Then RNG is gonna decide. Do we want Lena mid or do we want Lena as a support?
I think it died here. I don't know why else you banned the Viper.
I mean,
Crystal's already banned.
Could be that they. I mean, I don't know if I want to say that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put Ursa as an off lane, put the Kunkka mid.
Spectre mid used to be a meme in like 6K NA pubs.
It's not slashers, Lifester did that slash animation just looked the worst. Here's it gonna be, and it's going to be the Sora.
Whoa!
Makes a lot more sense.
Alright, so it's the offlane Kunkka.
Offlane Kunkka and safe lane Ursa, or the other way around.
But then what's the point of banning the Viper?
I mean, they don't want the enemy to have it, so
Yes, that is literally.
I mean, I know, but
that is the function of a ban.
But the Viper, you can throw the poison thing on anyone Shadow Demon saves. He's a ranged hero, so he's not that bad against the Phoenix. Breaks the Ursa Fury swipes, which again doesn't feel like it's much of a deal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fury swipes. Okay, but again, that's something. But we've only got one passive.
I know it's not. I don't think it was something RNG. RNG in my head must be thinking, can we put the Lena mid or not? What are we gonna do? Snap! I knew it. I told you. From the start.
He's so happy.
I know.
Snapfire, the Mortimer. Is it going to be an off-lane Snapfire?
No, it's going to be mid. It's going to be the safe lane. That supports. They were thinking about this from the whole time. Telling RNG, we're connected somehow. Brain to brains.
Why did they ban the Viper though? Why not ban the Snapfire?
LGD banned the Viper. I mean, I don't know why they did that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't know. I'm not connected to LGD.
Yeah, sorry. He's only connected to RNG.
RNG it's one way.
Yeah, it's a telekinetic thing.
FY is going to play Shadow Demon and X Nova on the Phoenix. I thought it would be the other way around.
Oh, yeah, so would I, actually.
Old off-lane Kunkka, safe lane Ursa, and mid. So nothing crazy there. And nothing crazy from RNG apart from the Snapfire coming up. But damn, the Snapfire. Let's see. You can cookie someone out of the Ursa. Like, Ursa jumps on someone, you cookie them. You're cooking them away. Another thing is that you can cookie anyone who's being saved by Shadow Demon's disruption. And of course, amazing against the Phoenix.
We take a look at the odds here. The favorites, still LGD in this matchup. And it's getting closer and closer, though. Remember, game 1, the odds were... It's been close all series.
Not that bad.
Yeah,
Not that. I mean, game 2 was even in RNG's favor.
Yeah, actually, it was pretty, I don't want to say heavily, but nicely in RNG's favor, surprisingly, considering that they had a farmed Medusa, but there's our home and get underway with game number 3 to determine who will be the first seed. Here we go. On unleashing the brilliance here, you can see two good teams. Oh, the aggressive play up from RNG. When's the last time you've seen a full team smoke out of the base?
Like, can they go for Roche? That'd be amazing, right? Like smoke. Can you remember that was a thing? You smoke with like Wraith King.
Well, TI6, you would just smoke out of the base all the time to go forward because it was faster. Well, you would smoke it and TP to towers.
The only thing I'm looking at the RNG side is that, apart from, I mean, you have stuns. But the roar is the stun to catch Storm Spirit.
Yes.
The Venge stun is, you know, it can work when he's outman. It's never going to work unless he's outman or you're you're invis and you catch him.
Are you not confident in the LSA?
It's the same thing. You need to loot
LSA Yules though.
Yeah, Yules to that, or even same thing with the cookies. It's like a lot of these stuns are pretty hard to. My point is that what can catch him. If you're just, you break a smoke, what's going to catch the storm?
I see.
The Yules LSA is a combo, but the roar is the one that you're going to rely on a little bit more for the early game.
Okay, that is a fair point.
Especially late game, it's just going to be hard to control storm.
Or Ursa. You know what I mean?
But Ursa, the thing is, your heroes are pretty. Your tanky heroes, at least 3 of them. Snapfire is a tanky support.
Yeah, she is.
You got magic immune. Oh, nicely done.
Yoink. The rune shall be mine.
LGD, sign out with 3. So who do you think is taking it?
I have to... I don't know. I want to say LGD. The only reason I say that... I don't know, actually. It's tough, because it feels like the Phoenix will be a non-factor, right? Almost.
But... Yeah, it's only non-factor one. But you're right, because there's like you got Beastman attack speed, Lina attack speed, and Snapfires. So it's like there's 3 heroes are either really good or just obliterate him.
You don't have anything to really combo it with, but LGD, they've got some pretty chaotic team fight potential here. I feel like it's like, how do you focus on all these things? This is something that when you play Dota, you're like, well, what the heck am I supposed to do? There's like for the right moment. So I want to give the edge here to LGD just because I think their team fight is going to be a little bit too hectic, I want to say, for RNG. They don't really have any area control.
Fair point. I still believe in RNG. By the way, one thing we didn't mention is that Lyster can go magic immune and hit the egg.
Yes, I mean, yeah, that's a big counter.
Doesn't actually, I don't believe it adds attack speed like you used to use.
No, it's on the open wound.
But you still...
they reworked it. Yeah.
No, I think it's on the Feast, is it?
Oh, on Feast, yes, not open wound, sorry.
Passive.
Yes.
So, which again,
the passive.
It's less attack speed than before, but it's all the time there. But even so, you can ulti, you can go magic immune, just take it.
Yeah, you purge off any fire spirits as old 11.
Oh,
they have swapped the lanes here. They want to throw the Kunkka in. F1 rotating back. So this will mean it's a position for Shadow Demon. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I guess they really would care that he gets the Aether Lens. I mean, the Aether Lens save is something that they really care about, because Roar, yeah, great, but if you're disrupted and the fight's chaotic, like you mentioned, then suddenly no one else can land that following stun on the Ursa or the Storm Spirit.
Maybe it's they know that the Phoenix will be shut down too early. There's too many counters, so put less farm priority there. Perhaps.
That's also a fair point, because like a lot of Phoenix's value is tied to the egg.
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot, but that's a big part of the hero is his egg. So he's not gonna get the egg off. I don't want to waste any gold on him.
That's the level 3 combo, courtesy of Somnus, nuking the Lina to half HP. Rather, Setsu trying to get onto the high ground there, paid very heavily for it.
One of the other reasons I think that RNG is going to take it is we saw Setsu on the Lina in game 1. Oof, he doubled Somnus left to it, and that's no easy feat.
Who was he? He was
the Lina versus the Shadow Fiend.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
That was an insane game for him though. So again, I feel like you could do something very similar to this game, where you find the Shadow Fiend find the Storm bursting down as well. X-Nova can dive away if he wants. And decides to save the Icarus dive for a little longer. And laning stage seems like mid against Setsu doing really well. Top lane right now though.
September, he's got the scatter blast there for 2. It's a really nice setup there to follow through. More lockdown, more damage onto Monet.
So yeah, the carries out. There you go. 11.
And we're gonna keep fighting here. Don't believe we have. Oh, just kidding. We do have scatter blast ready, but it's not too much damage here onto old 11. He's already so out. Just in the. I believe will be feet away.
Oh, I actually canceled the TP.
Nice.
I was like, hey, stay the TP. And I was like, nope, no need. Flywin really having a tough time though compared to the other cores.
Yeah, the Phoenix Fire Spirit's actually helping a lot against boars. Damage over time, attack speed slow.
I think the observer was hinting that this Beast Master actually teleported back to his tower. Sorry.
Observer.
Because he's got this.
Wow. They're gonna go in for the rotation middle lane. Two. This tower will be Somnus. Actually, he didn't get a single support to rotate over for the rune. We're currently having it, but there's gonna be no kill attempt made, it looks like. Top lane, maybe try to set up on someone ace. It's gonna be a bit tough though. Still incredibly tanky.
Both the cores up here. It's like Kunkka and Lifestealer. Yeah, good luck. I think your supports are Snap is pretty deep, very solid damage early game, but I don't know if it's Kunkka level, you know.
I was still sitting in good patience out from Somnus. Is he going to be a little bit too impatient? And looks like he will. Let's say to follow through as first blood. Not quite yet actually. Somnus staying alive. Get the damage done onto Super, but it's going to be Setsu who gets the kill first. And it makes it a double. All in exchange for Super.
And now he's almost level. He's actually level 6 by Lina by the time that.
Wow.
That is a big deal because now if you can kill the storm again before he gets into something else, that's huge. And it looks like September is gonna make it to that bounty rune in time.
I think, goodness, that's gonna be very frustrating when that bottle is gonna be refilled as well for Setsu. Thank you very much. He even got a free sip with the full bottle after that.
Level 5 on Somnus. If he dies again, they will want to kill him. This is a good time to.
They know that there's no vision here. Somnus he's got to be playing very defensively here. The ward just expiring there, so he's going to try and position himself a little bit more defensively.
If September is here, CFY.
FY is coming in now.
Might be the easier kill.
He's going to be the easier kill for sure. They've got the self-disruption, but the Dragon Slayer will catch him first. There's going to be the jump in. Gonna blade though. As Phoenix, X-Nova saying hello onto 3. Just catching Somnus though. Continuing to try and run for his life. Staying alive just barely. The attack misses uphill. I'm not sure if that would have been enough for a kill, but
might be able to get it.
More HP for Somnus here. The attack speed still continuing to try and slow him down. Looking maybe for the turn. Good damage. It has good mana. There's a kill onto 1, but super fun.
Completely worth it.
Yeah,
like you force the storm out. Yes, you trade the kill. You trade 1 for 1 for support, and completely worth it for them. Oh, but super. This is not what you want though.
That might be a kill. Arcane Rune means you can just really spam these. It's 2 stacks only. I believe it's only level 1 Shadow Poison.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a level 2 Shadow Poison, but still, the Vengeful Spirit's not going to be taking that much.
And Lina gets her body filled again, and she is 30. She's double the CS of the Storm. So, and her denies are the same as Storm's last hits, so like literally a second ago. So Lina having a really good time. Despite that though, the other lane's not quite the same. It's like, yeah. Sorry, old 11 on the Kunkka just getting all that he needs.
Yeah, I feel like either lane, the Ursa, he's got a pretty decent lane. 2 melee heroes, right? So he's gonna always have a small advantage there, just in terms of the matchup. We'll see. Do you expect to see a Beheadal Fury Ursa this game?
Duh. I mean, ever since you mentioned it, I've been looking forward to seeing. I don't know if I want to see it or not, but I'm like, it's in my head that's like it's there, it exists. I want to see it, but I'd rather not. I think that you kind of need the Ursa to fight quite a bit early to make space for the Storm, and Ursa, he's not that late game.
No, that's why. Oh, gets the award denied in front of his face. The Blade will be committed. Dragon not enough damage with 1 auto attack fault. Just making a very aggressive jump. His Soul 11 will rotate in, give him a run buff. Won't have enough lockdown there to keep him.
They stacked the stuns, but they denied the award, and they got a kill out of it. So it's not that bad. They forced the rotation from old 11, which is a good thing because you need him to waste time. He is so far ahead in terms of CS for his team, so you want him to waste as much time as you can.
Yeah, this is pretty good space for Ursa, though. It should be said, we've had both supports mid for, it feels like 4 minutes now.
Right, it's like we haven't gone anywhere else.
Yeah, and that's fine, but there we go. Like I said, Chalice going to make a very aggressive play on climbing down bottom. Looking got Earth Shock, though. He's got good damage. It's totally going to blade up, but Chalice, actually, the Sunray going to stop from X Nova. I think he would have been dead anyway. It's probably already actually a max Dragon Slave. Indeed, it is able to catch himself a Phoenix and a Reborn by Flames, but also killed by the Flames. And you're clapping here because Setsu, that's the second double kill of the game here already. He's 0-1.
I mean, he's been involved what 4? Yeah, 6. Every kill he has been involved. He's had his finger in every pie so far. So it's just very impressive how he's playing. Old 11, that's. I mean, I guess you can save the roar for when he TP's up. Maybe then you can get a kill. But holy crap!
Yeah, he's a tanky boy now. Though.
What's the guy exactly?
Alice. Oh, they were put a small stun there. That's a new animation. The feast, the boat will connect there. They have found Flowin. Jumped in and out will be Sominus. He needs to get in range for the electric vortex. As X Nova having respawn, looking for the kill, will be able to find it there. Alright, 2 kills.
That's 2 points. I mean, well, the Beastmaster's having a tough time already, and look at his net worth is not much above the Vengeful Spirit, who's again a support. So I don't understand their fascination with killing Old 11. I don't know, maybe it's like a rivalry thing, but they keep trying. This is the second time they try. It's not happening. You know, just ignore him unless the Lina's coming, because it's not worth your time.
It's a pretty tough kill indeed.
Lunka might be.
So
look at that. I mean, look at her compared to the Storm. It's insane.
I have a very fast Yule up here.
The Snapfire have a little shorty yet because we have Egg almost up. She does take some problem to get on level 4, level 5. Royal Jelly picked up for PSG.LGD, best neutral item, along with the shovel. And they get a alright, so we're even. I always think that whatever one team gets, the other team should get the same neutral items. You know what I mean? That's like, it feels more fair rather than I get Royal Jelly and you get Broom Handle.
There's also been ideas of potentially but putting bans on neutral item spots.
That seems too much.
You know,
it's like before the game starts, we can't even agree on banning a hero half the time in a pub.
You're right. Yeah, you are right about that actually.
Like that's like a lot of time. I'd rather we just. Both teams have the same neutral items, or they can get wood drops, which you can use to buy a specific neutral item. You know?
Wood?
Yeah, it's like you go around the wood drops from.
So what happens is you get these tokens, and each token gets you a game of artifact. If you win that game of artifact, then you can choose your neutral item.
Playing artifact against player base, both of them.
Well, there we go. That's how they revive artifact here. As I know that beta's open back up, but that's max Earth Shock on our Ursa Warrior, so he's going to be farming the jungle. He's going to have a Yasha soon enough.
I don't see Monet do anything in the whole game, by the way. He's just farmed. He's 0-0-0. He's like that core that has. Monet though.
No, that's September getting the leap away, but straight into the taunt there. Nicely placed. September will die. With 11 perfectly placing that taunt. Making the rotation in, and might be in some trouble. They're going to get it with the overload attack. X Nova looking for the jump here. Does have that level 6 available, but it's going to be unnecessary here. The courier will not be able to deliver that item, unfortunately. Another free 2 kills.
Somnus is not, Setsu's not the only one who can get double kills.
Yeah.
Somnus.
Yeah.
So well played by him just now. That was a good rotation, taking out both supports. And the supports on the RNG side, lowest 2, which that time in the mid lane where they spent has helped Setsu a lot, has hurt Somnus, but it's also not been as especially rewarding for RNG side.
No, definitely not. Ooh, the haste rune over for Monet. We'll see where he wants to go with this. Probably just going to try and finish off that armlet as fast as possible as Yule Scepter finished up on our Lina. Probably going to use that to push the top lane a bit further. Trade Safe Lane Tower for Safe Lane Tower. With that DD rune as well. My goodness, I don't want to be fighting her here.
She has the Yules, so she can catch the Storm. You know, we were talking about the Roar, and she's just equally effective now, if not more so.
It's a very good start for the Lina.
And they really are going to rely on Setsu though, because while Lina has done a great job, and Monet especially, and Flywin especially seem to be having a bit of a tough game right now. Flywin not really there, right? You know. Farm lane, he's X marked, so they go for him. Nah, they decide.
No, they don't. I mean, it's his own X mark.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, they know he's gonna be back.
Yeah,
just TP.
he doesn't care. That's Necro 1. Yeah, Necro 1 finished by our Beastmaster.
Nice. That's why Shovel is the second best, or even best neutral item, because free bounty, 300 gold.
It's pretty standard Ursa build here. I think this is maybe becoming the favorite after the Battle Fury. They're like, alright, let's not go crazy and go all out late game farming on him. Let's just, you know, casual Yasha, turns into a Sange because it gives you nice statuses, especially with the ultimate. Continue running around.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense, honestly. It's like Ursa, yeah, you can dress him up in any way, but he's mostly a mid-game hero. Late game, you know, with the Abyssal,
oh yeah, they're both going on this smoke a bit, bro. Nice shot there from the comp, but the SG still actually disrupts himself, and well, that's going to be why coming out there to face one.
Wow, that's
with Ghost. There is big buybacks to the motor, but Kiss is committed as well as Monet's tossed off into the air. Oh, they're going to have a save from though. Primal Roar committed as super here. He's going to be left against the bear. Chalice will go down. Actually, as Monet was inside with the Infest now onto the back lines. They're trying to jump right back in on the Setsu. Very good LSA, but they actually get the banishment off. That means Setsu will die. It's a 3 for 0. Do they have a stun here for September? They do not. Wait, who got the... Oh, there was... look at that. That was such a split fight. So they split into 3 little fights there. They're all grabbed their partner and went square dancing.
Because, like you were looking at one fight and talking about it, but I saw that Roar was used on the Phoenix, but couldn't kill him. He dove in, used the egg, and he killed the Beastmaster by the end. So, very different, like, groups of fight. Chaotic, as you said. It's 4 for 2, but there were buybacks being used. So you can see PSG not really getting as much of gold, you know, advantage out of that. They didn't get a tower, so comes out as feeling a little bit even, you know, because LG again, buybacks. Without the buybacks, that fight would have gone a completely different way.
You know, I think that LGD, not to say that they have to lose 2 heroes and buyback to start every fight, but I think that style of fighting here is...
Look at the very top.
Take another look here.
That dive was a little questionable, honestly.
Yeah, especially when the disruption was used onto WoW himself.
So yeah, Phoenix, he gets here, takes a bit of hits. This buyback, they really went straight for the buyback, you know.
Yeah, nice Infest as well.
Roar.
Oh, swap, and then getting him out of harm's way. Infest. Oh yeah, there's Supernova, not right up there.
He couldn't take it.
And you can see that some people were pinging him, right? But it's like, well, what do you want us to do? We're all the way over here. Yeah.
And the thing is about Snapfire is that if you're ulting and the egg comes out, you're in a really catch-22 situation where it's like, I could stop.
Sorry, they also had X marks, I believe, onto the Beastmaster pulling back after he TP'd.
Thank you. I was like thinking that it's a long one.
Yeah.
So it can't be on someone who's still there. Yeah, so the problem with the Snap, I mean, this is not a problem. She's a great egg killer, but if you're already kissing...
there's a jump on a Monet now, so they do swap out aggressively. X-Marks spot onto the Metro Spirit. The boat is going to connect. I think did not connect. I don't know, actually. I think it got the damage done.
It seemed like it did, but either way, the egg was... I mean, sorry, the cookie was there. Good save.
Yeah.
Can you look at neutral items? It doesn't seem like... okay, cool. Rage using all of them.
Yeah, we're just a minute away here from tier 2 spawning in. Oh no, the mango tree. I was gotta plant that one. Hey, sap. But my point, it feels like LGD took like a really scrappy fight just all over the place. I feel like that's to their advantage here, right? If they can get RNG, I think if they face RNG in a full like 5v5, I think RNG is gonna win probably not every single one of those fights, but the majority.
Yeah, because PSG, you have to keep some people separate. You want to keep the Storm away from the Lina until while her combos, the Phoenix away from the Snapfire. You know, you gotta separate people. And Venge, you want to keep it relatively away from Ursa because whoever Ursa jumps on, Venge will save.
Yes.
So that's. But if you can separate them and you can take a numerical advantage here and there, you're fine. You have mobile heroes. You have Phoenix. You have Storm. And Kunte can X-mark anyone who wants. Even Ursa, not exactly the most mobile right now, but the Earthshock allows you to jump through cliffs and things like that, so you can go anywhere you want.
Okay, so they saw that Hawk, but they're still hunting for Fly1. Fly1 has scouted, he's going to commit the Roar. I think he actually got off the enrage in time. Now looking for the dive, the attack speed slow, might win. I don't think he's going to be able to here with FY so nearby. Yeah, they're going to commit the disruption now, though, so now there's no stun, but they've got plenty of damage.
Fly1, not in this game. Him and Somnus both have, but it feels like Somnus, you know, he's slowly on that path of recovery, whereas Fly1, it's still a tough game.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough game for him. Monet looking to finish off this tower, going to take a lot of damage here. He's got the rage. Yeah, TP. Shadow Demon. They committed the ulti for him. He's gonna be A-okay though, even in the fountain. He's gonna get close to death. Not even that. Oh, armlet.
Yeah, I mean, he saved until after anyway. I actually had that the other day where I played against the Morph and I threw all and I was Venom, threw all my all my poison on him. He went back to base with full edge and just died. I was like, huh, that was funny. But Monet not making that same mistake. No. And group bow on set, so we've seen him with a group bow before.
Oh, well, look at that. Fire. Big TP's out for this, as they're not going to connect anything there. Hot Pepper on Somnus. He's running like it.
He's actually going for the Glimmer first. Huh. As a bracer, let's keep him alive. That's interesting.
What would you prefer? You've played a lot of Snapfire games.
I mean, I like the bracer a lot. The Glimmer will keep you alive, so there's nothing wrong with this choice. I don't think that another choice is better, just a different approach. If you are taking team fight, the mech is the best thing you can get.
Yeah.
But I mean, not the best, but it's a very good item.
Flywind's pushing top again. There's FY nearby. Let's scout him. There was one rotation out from the Storm Spirit, committing the ulti now onto Flywind. It looks like he was going to try and forward. The boost of travel in from, I think that's Lena. It almost looks like a Joker. They're going to be able to nuke him right down.
He played this exact style in game 1 with the boost of travel. It was very fun to watch.
Looking like he wants to jump back in, but with Monet nearby, with Roar not committed, I think it's a little bit too risky for him. Looking to fight for this 20-minute outpost. They know that X-Nova's nearby on the Phoenix. Oh, you have Heroes there. Ursa, Chalice, going to fight. Robotic available on FY here. Oh, the Enrage into the Laguna Blade. Now the egg onto the high ground. Oh, they don't jump in fast enough. Little Shredder tearing it through with that egg. Is now it's going to be LGD on the retreat. Hold 11, turn around. He's like, actually, we're pretty strong. We got that run buff. And Monet, especially with the debuff here, could be in some trouble. I believe he's infested into the Beastmaster. No, he infested into, I guess, someone else. There he is.
Yeah, you can tell from this weird new icon.
Yeah, that's why I didn't recognize the icon. That's what it is.
I was like, is he tracked?
Yeah. Where's Bounty Hunter? Yeah.
I remember when it's like I think Bounty had the same effect as Oracle's ulti, the False Promise or something like that. That was insane. You know, I'm like, what? It looks exactly like that. They're on fire. What?
Was that old Oracle?
No.
Turned you invisible and whatever.
Oh yeah, that was also good. I remember Oracle's ult has been changed. One point it turned you invisible, another point it gave you constant debuffs. Not like it constantly removed debuffs.
Yeah,
second.
Purges.
That was also fun. 200 health on the Snapfire. Really good against the Phoenix Snapfire. Just turn on the little Shredder.
Take a look at who we're favoring right now. Still better odds have improved since the beginning of the game for LGD. They're only 1k up. I guess still against Alina here too. The odds were wrong before. Do you think they're wrong again?
I mean, I said RNG, you know, is more likely to take it. So, but yeah, PSG.LGD very strong chance of taking this game. You know, almost like, if I go, it's like 55 to 45. You know.
I think RNG should try and fight around Roche. I think if they can force LGD to fight around an objective,
that's good for them.
That's good for them, right? Last time they kind of fought around that outpost, and the fight, I would say, went better for them than it went worse in the previous team fight where they were kind of all over the place. Big items though coming through.
Yeah, the last fight was decent. Ursa actually, and one thing about that fight is that they threw a lot of things on Ursa, who's enraged. You know, they looked at him while his ulti was on. So that's a big factor in why it could have gone a lot better if they could have bursted him down. And what did we take? 6 spell amp on the Phoenix. It's another hero that I've been playing a lot with. Very fun, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's great fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Oh, they're making the jump very aggressively. Monet gets the range off in time. I think Lena canceled her TP here.
Or either way.
Oh yeah, no one was down with the cancel. She's gonna have to make a long run over. That means people will go down. Bo here committed onto Monet. He's trying to run, but he cannot hide. Yeah, they literally just canceled the TP on Lena. There was no one near her. She was farming to the bottom wave. Maybe didn't feel like that was the best way to rotate into, but she had that BKB charge.
That was a very strange fight.
I mean, a good pick by LGD.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but
it felt like it was a little, not like almost unnecessary, but then he was just running away. And this is scary.
Yeah.
You know, Storm, we've seen Storm's, you know, he's can take a few days, not his fault, but he can be brought down pretty easily. With Aegis, it's a whole different thing. You have to kill everyone, then kill the Storm, because once he's dead, you can throw, he comes back, throw an LSA to time it easily.
Yeah.
But getting him twice in the beginning of the fight, that's very hard. So either they have to
Let's take another look at that here. As you can see, the Lina completely alone on the bottom of the map.
Just
yeah, the TP
and
start.
even Monet, he goes back in, throwing that open wounds. So that was a miscommunication right there.
Yeah.
And the cookie comes out to the dead venge. Yeah.
Big mistake there, though.
Oh,
quite costly, as we will be getting a short pause of flight with a disconnect.
And I don't know, RNG, like, early game is going really well for them, but the last minutes have been PSG.LGD favorites.
Absolutely.
And he smiles every time someone finds a thing.
Yes, it's
like,
so funny.
You should see it. He's like smiles, like, oh,
but it's just because
where's Necrophos? Where's Necrophos?
I mean, you see all the, he's right below the tree. You see all the
the observer. I love this movie. He's like, there you go.
Yeah, he's got it. You see the
can we? Oh, sorry.
But it's just you see in all the stock footage, all the pro gamers, you know, they're really invested, obviously, as you would expect someone of this caliber to be. And then, you know, they're all of a sudden then they go, let's play some Hero Hunt. You know, it's like, what? Really?
I know, the musical chairs is better.
Listen, either game, Whack a Meepo, right?
Meepo is not
musical
fun.
chairs, Hero Hunts, whatever it shall be. It's just funny either way. Phoenix got a lot of gold saved up for. What do you think he's saving for?
Who?
2K in the bank here for Phoenix.
Oh,
he's just queuing up.
Vlad's. I mean, again, the hour's always active. Can we look at the neutral items? I want to see who's got what. Phoenix is carrying a neutral item. The cloak would be really. The nether shot, sorry, not the cloak. Nether shot is really good because it's an extra 8%.
Oh, but it's not on their side.
Oh,
got
right.
Aquila or that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, Aquila's still fine. On the Radiant side, Nether shot, yeah, group bow is better for the Lina. Nether shot might be really good for the snap, but she's also carrying the shovel, which someone has to. You know, it's all.
Yeah. If you find it, someone's got to carry the shovel.
Unless you're willing to, you know, do that thing where it's like, oh, we swap it in, swap it out, swap it in. But the cooldown doubles if you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially early on. I mean, maybe after 25 minutes you can consider, or 27 rather.
Well, the tier 3, yeah, telescopes better.
You might consider swapping that in, but.
And you can also put it in the base, so every time someone dies or TP's back, picks it up, digs, you know, move on with your life.
Same thing, Philosopher. I wonder if teams do that with Philosopher's Stone if they find one after the tier 3s.
Whenever someone dies, they should equip the Philosopher's Stone. The GPM,
yeah, for the GPM.
And you know, that's how it should be. But I know, you know, it's like in between camps because it really slows how much damage you do.
It really does. Yeah, 35 is your base damage. Yeah.
Because I was playing like Silence the other day, I gave him Philosopher's Stone. I was like, this guy's not doing anything. And you wouldn't think Silencer would be one of the supports who's that, you know, that negatively affected with his right click on, but he is.
It is Desolator. So he's gonna right clicks for our Life Stealer. He's gonna go for the Halberd next.
He needs something to control the Ursa with.
Yeah.
The herpes of debuffs. You know, you can't purge it up no matter what you do.
Not get rid of it, unfortunately. Monet is going to find himself a mango tree. Yep, properly cut down. Oh my goodness, that Lina is so fast. She's caught up there. Oh, Chalice though. He's going to man fight this. BKB popped here, as that's going to be, who is that actually in trouble? That is super in trouble, but the Aegis has been popped. They turn it around, and now Chalice forced to run all the way away. Can we get the zip in time? We can. The LSA is going to be a little bit too late. The invest inside super. That one, they blew him up very quickly there.
Oh, they did, but I was kind of surprised that they didn't blow him up before the enrage. The Ursa, because you know they got him mules up, and then they were like, so. But yeah, they forced out. They got the Aegis off. Really threatened Chalice. Might be able to get the tier 2 tower. So a lot of nice things for RNG right now. Good, you know, good minute for them.
Yeah,
it's a good minute.
And that's not even like a haste run on Lina. She was just strolling on through at her regular move speed of what, 514, I think.
520.
520.
I mean, you've got Boots of Travel. You got Yule's.
Fiery Soul. Yeah, I get it. I know where it's coming from, but just for a hero to move that quickly as a September, probably wishing he had that move speed. Now, gonna get the Vestal debuff and just absolutely controlled kill going to Somnus.
I like the apple on Storm Spirit. That 13 strength is nice, and 13 agility is like 2 points in armor.
Yes, you're referring to the Pupil's Gift. It is an apple.
It's an apple.
No,
Pupil's Gift. Oh, I just know it. Because like my pupil gives me an apple.
Yeah, have you ever given a teacher an apple though?
No.
Me neither.
It's like, it's not Pinocchio, it's not 1950.
No. I thought you were going to go older, like 1934, like Cinderella. Like giving a poison apple, you know?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Besides, teachers make such a big salary, they don't really need us to give them...
Oh, do they?
They're rich.
Jump in. no. Trying to look just in the middle, team, but there's the Beastmaster trying to control him. There's the LSA though. They've gotten Chalice. Oh, the Roar. Oh, the Shadow Demon immediately disrupted him though. They didn't want to back off. The Kisses though, fly win. He's committed everything, and now he's gonna have to commit his life. As getting control will be Chalice. Eating an LSA will be Old 11, but he's pretty happy to do so with that run buff active. Disarmed will be the Lina now. As the stun onto the Ursa, it will be enough. Dying back is our Beastmasters. They've gotten another kill here. Old 11 will fall. Looks like Super is going to be able to provide the control.
What a scrappy fight, by the way.
Yeah, it's, not scrappy enough though for LGD. Not scrappy enough.
I like the I like how X-Nova, he had the ulti and he saw September still alive. He's like, you know what? I'm not.
He's like, I'd rather not deal with that. Yeah, no, 2 points in low shredder, but it doesn't matter in terms of killing Egg.
Snapfire is going for help, but they really want. They know Ursa. Ursa, if you can make sure he doesn't get those hits off, he's just a big fluffy boy. And yeah, the disruption was really nice. I'm not sure why we saw Flywind buyback. I mean, he kind of used his ulti already, so maybe that buyback. Not sure that was needed.
Yeah, I think LGD should not have chased down that low ground. Obviously, I mean, they don't have that type of lineup. Yes, it's like this run at you lineup, but not really in that sense.
I love what Super is doing here, where he goes and gets the swap off on the Shadow Demon. He's like, I know Phoenix is dead, I'm just gonna go get an extra kill, guys.
Yeah, exactly. He knows that the rest of the team can handle it. Phoenix, Cookie, there was a bash though on a Monet. Minute the Shadow Demon purge, still 5 periods here in September. Rather, Somnus going for the jump. Oh my goodness, just tossed all over the place. I think they fed him a cookie and it pushed him even further away towards the enemy team. As there's going to be the Soul Catcher now for Flyweight, who did just buy back and now will die back. That's for 75.
Yeah, I don't want to like blame the guy, but this has not been Flywind's game. Like you can see, even the farm, he's way behind all the other cores. There, I mean, he's with the supports, and it's if you're gonna be a poor on a core, you want to be poor on the Beastmaster. You know, Roar is always good.
Yeah, Roar is always good. He's got Necro 3, so at least he can de-ward, you know.
He does have a lot of useful stuff, but again, you're looking at it like, man, if you had a couple more items, would help the team a lot.
It's a big item too. BKB for our Storm Spirit.
Roar still pierces it.
Roar does still pierce
no, nothing follows up.
Yes, that's true. Roar does pierce it, right? But and you cannot demonic or you cannot disrupt him either, right? Because you are magic immune from that. So
it's always fun when you're magic immune from your ally spell. You're like, no, why?
You know, I want to say yes, but it made me angry to no end that for the longest time, up until like last year, Phoenix. But Tether did not pierce magic immunity, so you couldn't tether your allies if they were magic immune.
Yeah, which is bad because you really would like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's really upsetting. There's a few other things that you'd like to use on allies, but you can't. But that's part of the battle.
You know, it's another one.
Yeah,
Bane's Nightmare, because there's like that 1 second with the dodge for something. I had a train of thought, but
War Staff? I think you can. Allies?
I can't remember, but I don't think you can. I know you can glimmer them though.
You can glimmer, yeah.
But I think no, Force Staff can because it's like code, so it works on enemies. So it's like since it works on both, can't work on magic immune enemies, so I should work on magic immune allies.
Okay.
Is my guess, but
no.
Feel free to correct us, guys.
That tracks. Tweet us. That's you can strike Dota. Always plug.
The message will start with, "Hey numbskull," this is gonna be a fan mail.
It's the fan mail. It's the equivalent of, it's like Blue's Clues. We're just opening up letter bombs in our DMs, That's great.
Let's see. Oh, they do have the Orb of Destruction on the Radiant side. Good item. Especially when you have the Desert, that's a ton of magic damage. The Silence Sword is also the Silence.
Yeah, but the Paladin Sword is going to be too good for.
Yeah, Paladin Sword is definitely too good.
Yeah.
On the Dire side, they also have very similar items. Yeah. With the Paladin Sword as well, and the Craggy. Quick Game Charm.
Craggy's pretty good. And like, here's Storm Spirit zipping and zapping around. It looks like they're about to fight there on that cliff. Indeed, they will. The Roar to be committed, but again, the Shadow Demon just in time. Disarmed on the BKB. It is the Arsa Warrior jumping out onto the back lines there. Oh, it's going to be our Snapfire trying to get the kill on her. The boat now onto Vengeful Spirit. This is the LGD fight. We need the Chaos, the Egg. Now that September is dead, and Monet, he's going to be up next. The X marks the spot. Will scout him out. Still BKB'd as well. It's going to be our Storm Spirit, as Monet will be the next to fall. They're looking for more, as Somnus has the mana pool here. 21 Bloodstone charges now, as Satsu has no BKB, running for his life up the high ground with the Vessel. His life will be claimed. LGD, that's the fight. 4 heroes dead, 7k up now. My goodness, Otomo.
It's isn't this the same mistake they've made a bunch of times for RNG where they roar someone and FY is alive? Like, how many times have we seen Shadow Demon just being like, oh, no one's alright?
Fly win. Yep, Electric Vortex will find him.
Team wipe.
This will complete the team wipe from Flywin.
Oh, he spoke too soon.
Bother chasing him. Oh, cool guys don't look at explosions, I guess, but there he goes.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible, honestly. It comes back to all these like bad targeting. You know, when we talk about, oh, they're jumping on the DK, that's a bad idea. It's like, yeah, you gotta jump on the SD, because you're not gonna be killing a Storm BKB or the Ursa while he's got Enrage and BKB. So it's like, you gotta take out the most vulnerable guy, the Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
So them kind of not ignoring him all this every fight is really hurting them.
I think it was the pressure. I feel like, you see, they have a ward there, kind of by the bounty run. RNG do at the very least, right? Maybe because LGD was also smoked up, maybe they just didn't expect the supports to be there. Maybe they just, oh, we're smoked, we're over the first person we see. Fair, but FY is there. But I agree though. Good point overall.
Thank you. Yeah. But most of the time, if you don't see enemies in the lane, like you're like, oh, yeah, they have to be behind the guy that they're showing, or the guy that we can find.
No, yeah, you're correct. You're correct. I can just see a mentality where RNG go, just smoke and roar the first person.
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
He's right there. Just kill him.
He's right there. Just roar him. Get him. And then immediately, Demonic Purchase instantly. Oh, man.
Well, I mean, and for the first time ever in this whole game, Setsu is not #1 net worth.
No, I know, yeah. It's actually the Ursa.
That's actually a moment. And 12k ahead for PSG.LGD. It's looking real tough right now. RNG. My friend here was harping on about the snapper, but it's not working out.
Sorry?
No, sorry. That was my bad. But yeah, the Snapfire is just not able to get to the Phoenix at most of these fights. Because,
sorry, go ahead.
Because Storm just jumps on the Snapfire every fight. BKB kills her. She can't do anything.
No, that's exactly right. In fact, Xnova waiting until the Snapfire is dead.
Every time.
Yeah, especially that fight was so crucial. Forces RNG to just cut their losses and try and leave. But even then, Alina taking a different path from the Lifestealer. And, it's hard to run from this lineup, man. It's hard to run from this lineup. You got X-Mark, you got Storm and Ursa, even a Phoenix, Shadow, all these heroes providing some sort of, follow-up for their teams. So that was a good fight. RNG, like I said, I think they really need to fight around objectives. They just have to force these fights around something. I think they're going to get more difficult from here. Monet, going to eat the Electric Vortex. Good damage, nearly half HP here already. Looking for the TP out. They've committed the Demonic Purge and nothing to pierce BKB. The Bash, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's only Ursa and Abyssal. Oh, look at them. It's a little bit worried. They're hoping they can find someone. Storm is here. Storm does have a catch. BKB Aegis? I don't know.
But they would be happier to burst Aegis. He's actually got no allies whatsoever with him. They're going to send the Hawk out. Oh, they didn't send it far enough. I thought they might have sent it into the, into that area.
Like all the way to the outpost, something like that.
Yeah, just to see if anyone's there. But now plenty of heroes showing mid. I think now they've realized we've lost a chance. Oh, Courier, I think, has been scouted. Yeah, we can see the Storm Spirit looking for the Courier. Oh, he knows there's a hero here now, as Lilina has shown in the lane right there by the Secret Shop. Yule sceptered by Setsu is going to be able to eat a lot of this damage. Silent stop here as Flywin will rotate on through. That's just the Aegis, however. Looking for the TP out will be both of these heroes, and I think they're going to be able to escape.
Beautiful.
Smooth criminal.
That they might have considered staying and maybe trying to get the second kill, because they did not use Laguna Blade, but there's also that big chance that enemies are coming, and RNG has had this problem of overcoming, so it was a safe option. Looking back at the replay and running, but it very well.
You didn't even use a BKB either on Lina. You're quite happy with that. Is the Courier being sent for a secret mission?
Actually, this is a Lina.
Okay, so just Daedalus. It's not that secret.
So I was wondering if Lina would be going for the Agnes, but not going for Daedalus. Doesn't want to slice people to the magic community.
No, not yet. I mean, against an Ursa, yeah, he's got that magic immunity, but he's also got the Enrage. He's already ulted him at least once with Enrage active, which hurts.
It hurts more your reputation. You don't look as cool.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt the Ursa, to be clear. It hurts you.
Oh, damn. Setsu might be in a little bit of trouble, but now Ursa shows himself, and he's like, yep, gonna be safe. Old 11, and all the bounties going for PSG.LGD, it looks like.
Oh my god, look how poor the Beastmaster is.
I know, that's what it's like crazy.
What does FY have?
What kind of gaming chair does that guy?
Yes.
What's he sitting on?
Sitting in a Mercedes-Benz. in this game. I mean, look at this. He's got so much money, actually.
Shout out to Mercedes.
Chalice potentially into trouble. He jumps right into plenty of damage to the road. Follow up, but look, there's that fly with the blink dagger, trying to interrupt September. Just goes for a little 360, trying to turn around, trying to run. His Somnus not rotating through the cookie, as September will be the sacrificial lamb left behind.
Was that Ursa's 9-second BKB? I think it was.
It was a bit of a longer one.
That was a
9-second BKB.
Yeah. So, alright, you forced out and you lose. September is going to be back in time, but again, FY.
FY God.
I mean, I said he wouldn't be that flashy because the best thing you can do with the Shadow Demon is save, but
the best thing you can do, like, if you were gonna make a Shadow Demon highlight reel, it's gonna be of this game at FY, that's for sure. As we take a look here at one of the clips in that highlight reel.
You know what I find very strange is that he blinked in. I was gonna say that they could see, but like he blinked in, and there's no way they could have gotten it.
Yep, FY's like, where you at, September? I know you're nearby. Oh boy, what a kill.
Yeah, real unfortunate if you ask me. But it's still, they got something out, which is a 9-second BKB.
Yeah, they did only leave September at least, but Roar, Kiss was off cooldown. There's a back up. They're going hunting.
There's a cliff all the way down there. So they might have spotted this out from.
Oh yeah, Chalice in the charge. He's going to be scouted by a Hawk though. Is this BKB back up? It should be by now.
Gem on the Shadow Demon.
Oh yeah, Gem on the Shadow Demon. They're going to know.
And I believe Sonos level 24.
Chalice though, there's a boat now. The back line's like here, but let's stick here. There's a bash now onto Monet. He's going to get off the enrage, trying to control one. The Shadow Demon Purge with Fly Wind now is going to jump in, give them the heals, however, as they still continue to chase. They're going back onto Monet. The egg will be scrambling for it, gets a chance to even hatch. And Shadow Demon will be next to fall, left behind by his supports. Oh, on the run is Setsu. He's not going to be as lucky. 2 cores already dead here as Super, the Bun, looking for the escape. September, level 16 here to the 24. He's got a halberd, so he can delay this by a little bit longer, but the body blocks Chalice here, and he will die. Again, I feel like RNG, they're still fighting the sort of split game. I don't know who got boated there, but the boat was used onto somebody.
I was like, oh, there's a boat somewhere, but looks like Snapfire probably just ulted just to save this tower.
Oh, yeah. Will she actually? This is the silence. Nice dodging out the stun out from Thomas. These cores don't have buyback here. Flywind, he's going to go down the swap to try and keep him alive, but the boat is going to connect now onto the Vengeful Spirit, instead sacrificing herself to try and let the team live a little bit longer revenge. No buyback either. 30 seconds. Some time has been wasted here. You're going to have your hard carry Nakes, rather. It's 15. The Fortifying might just buy you enough time to fight another day.
Yeah, no. Oh, and creeps are dead, so worth it. They're not gonna get this time.
Yeah, they're not gonna get it this time.
I mean, Life Steal's gonna be up. Luna's gonna be up.
They're gonna. I don't know about this one. Maybe just melee barracks and immediately back off. They still have 9 seconds to the Lina. They're gonna go for the entire lane of barracks, though. LGD, no, they're gonna realize this is too dangerous.
22k ahead for PSG.LGD, and they wanna tie up their record. You know, the last 5 games it's 3-2 in favor for
RNG. That's correct.
So now they want to make it 3-3. You're like, all right, there you go.
So RNG currently the reigning ESL Online League champions over from the LA Major. They actually beat LGD quite dominantly in that performance as well. LGD having the same roster, but of course a lot newer back then. So this is potentially the revenge as LGD looking for payback, looking to place a little bit better. They're both in still playoff series. Nova, always going to get the first time away in time. But there's the jump in, the Abyssal Blade reveal. Setsu is going to be A-okay though for now. BKB still trying to man fight. The Flywind is doing absolutely nothing despite as Super dropping the stun. Will go down, but Lolina as well getting murdered by Somnus as the GG will be dropped. RNG, they're going to be in second place here, moving on to the playoffs as LGD will claim the 2-1 victory.
Congratulations to PSG.LGD, man. First place in their group, well done for them. I will, like, that game, Somnus had such a bad landing stage. He was like, against this was